Hello, friends. We continue with Act 5, Merchant of Venice, the last day. We saw Lorenzo and Jessica talking intimately in a romantic manner about the different unrequited love stories, and they were interrupted by the approach of a person. Today, we start from there, which is basically line number 33. And Stefano says, Lorenzo says, who comes so fast in the silence of the night? And Stefano says, a friend. Lorenzo says, a friend. What friend, your name, I pray you. Stefano says, Stefano is my name, I bring word. Now, this is a question. What news does Stefano bring? Because these small questions will matter in the long run. So please be careful about this question. What news does Stefano bring? And this is the news. My mistress will be before the break of day. Break of day referring to dawn. So she will be back before dawn. Be here at Belmont. She doth stray about, roam about by holy crosses. So again, that falsehood is being maintained. We know that she hasn't been to any monastery. We know that she had been to Venice to fight for Antonio, and yet to give the impression that she had been in a monastery praying, as she had herself mentioned to Lorenzo, this sort of an information is being passed on, that she has been roaming about, she has been straying across the holy crosses, churches, where she kneels and prays for happy wedlock hours, wedlock, for a happily married life. And Lorenzo says, who comes with her? None but a holy hermit. Again, a continuation, a fabrication over here, a continuation of the same fact that she has been going around churches. There's no holy hermit who is coming with her. Again, to continue giving the impression that she has been praying in the churches and she has been traveling through the countryside to visit churches to pray for their happily wedded life. Lorenzo says, none but a holy hermit and her maid, I pray you, is my master yet returned? And Lorenzo says, he is not, nor we have heard from him, but go we in, I pray, Jessica. So see how Lorenzo plans to welcome Portia and Nerissa, and ceremoniously, with some ceremony, with some program, let us prepare some welcome for the mistress of the house. And Lancelot comes in. Sola, waha, sola, sola. Lancelot said, who called? Sola, did you see Master Lorenzo? Master Lorenzo, sola, sola. Now you might be surprised why Lancelot is going on saying sola, sola. He's a clown, obviously. So the purpose of this is to enhance the comic element. Secondly, during those days, a postman would often carry a horn and would blow into the horn before delivering a news. Now that Lancelot has brought a piece of news, he is imitating to be a postman, and therefore he is imitating to be blowing into a horn, and so he is crying out sola sola, just trying to imitate the sound of the horn, pretending that he is a postman having brought some news. Be careful what news Lancelot has brought. Lancelot says, there's a news come from my master. My master refers to Bassanio, with his horn full of good news. And what is the good news? My master will be here before morning. So the master will be here before morning. And Lorenzo said, sweet soul, let's in and there expect their coming. And yet no matter, why should we go in? Why should we go in? My friend Stefano, signify, announce. So announce the news. Please announce the news that my master, that Bassanio will be home soon. I pray you within the house. Your mistress is at hand. So that is also another news to be announced, that Portia is also at hand. She is about to enter, and bring your music forth into the open air. Bring your music forth into the open air. Exit Stefano, and then Lorenzo comments, how sweet the moonlight sleeps upon this bank. How sweet, how brightly the moon is shining upon this bank, upon this lawn, upon the courtyard. And here will we sit and let the sounds of music creep into our ears. Soft stillness, silence becomes the touch of sweet harmony. Silence makes music sweeter. Soft stillness and the night become the touches of sweet harmony. So night and soft stillness, referring to silence, makes music sweeter. Said Jessica, look how the floor of heaven, referring to the sky, how the floor of heaven is thick inlaid with patines of bright gold, patines, small pieces of shiny metal, patines of bright gold. Obviously, the reference is to the stars. So look at the floor of the heaven. Look at the sky. And look at the patines of bright gold. Look at the stars over there. There's not the smallest orb. Orb over here refers to planet. There's not the smallest orb. There's not the smallest planet which thou beholdest, which thou see. But in his motion, like an angel sings. So please note, here is an allusion. Be careful of the allusion. It is not mentioned in your book. Pythagoras believed that as the planets revolved around the sun, each planet created a musical note. I repeat again, this is the Pythagoras theory regarding the origin of music. He believed that as the planets revolved around the sun, it created musical notes. And these musical notes combine to form music or harmony. So that is the reference to the planets. That each orb, each planet, in its motion, like an angel sings, still querying, still singing to the young-eyed cherubims, to the young-eyed angels. And he says, what is the connection with that, with the soul? Such harmony is even in our souls. Such harmony is even in our mortal souls, but as long as the mortal vesture of decay, look at that, mortal vesture, clothing of decay, referring to our body, a personification. Our body has been compared to a clothing that decays with time, that is mortal, that will end. But as long as this muddy vesture of decay, I again say, the muddy vesture of decay is referred to as a body. This is an example. If I said personification, I'm sorry. This is an example of a metaphor. It is an example of a metaphor. I repeat, it is an example of a metaphor. I am sorry if I had said personification. This is an example of a metaphor. Our body has been compared to a clothing of decay. So such music is even in our immortal soul. But as long as this body, this mortal vesture of decay encompasses, covers our soul, we cannot hear the music. Enter musician. Come ho and wake Diana. Diana, referring to moon, with a hymn. With sweetest touches, with the sweetest music. Let's welcome your mistress home. So let's welcome Portia and Nerissa home with sweet music. And Jessica says, I am never merry. She is never happy when she hears sweet music. We will stop over here. The next class we will see Lorenzo talking about the power and the quality of music. Till then, please take care, stay indoors, stay safe. I am still waiting for your questions. If you have questions or clarifications to seek, please forward me these. I will definitely try to answer your questions to the best of my ability. Thank you so much.